Welcome back to our YouTube channel, GossipWire, Harlem's golden couple, or the biggest scandal in hip-hop history about to blow wide open. Before this video ends, you'll hear names, receipts, and secrets so wild they could end a career, ruin a legacy, and even send someone to jail. And trust me, by the last 5 minutes, you won't just be shocked. You'll be speechless. Oh, you'd better sit down because what you're about to hear isn't just another nasty baby mama rumor. This is the ticking bomb that might reduce Jim Jones' entire street legacy to ashes. And believe me, Chrissy just sparked the fuse. Herself. On the block, Jim has been playing Harlem's smoothest family man while surreptitiously financing hush excursions, hidden rooms, and a particular Ciara, Princess Harris, whose name you never expected to hear associated with him. But, guess what? Chrissy knew. And tonight, she's done pretending. In a leaked voice note that is ripping up Twitter quicker than Jim's reputation, Chrissy says, "Let the world know who you truly are. JIMS. The lies, the baby, the money, I'm done covering for you." Has she just confirmed a secret baby? Did she simply drag Ciara Princess into the same mess? And why are followers claiming that Dipet would implode due to one woman's rage? Do not blink. Receipts, burner phones, wire transfers, and betrayal so deep that Harlem August's whisper. Yo, Jim cooked this time. So grab a food, turn off your side chick's notifications, and stay locked in. Because once you hear what Chrissy just confessed, you'll understand why the streets claim Dipet is dead. And Chrissy did it herself. The internet may be astonished, but any Harlem Andy enjoying her tea will tell you that this day was inevitable. For years, Chrissy Lampin wore the ride-or-die crown, like it was plastered to her lace front. She defended Jim Jones through cheating murmurs, missed weddings, questionable label deals, and more excuses than a broke sideman on Valentine's Day. But every queen reaches her breaking point, and if last night's leaked voice note is to be believed, Chrissy did not simply shatter, she snapped the crown in half and flung it directly at Jim's forehead. Let's go back because you need the whole chaos to understand how deeply this betrayal cuts. Jim Jones, or Mr. We Fly High, has always sold us the street fairy tale. The loyal fiancé, the protective mama's boy, and the Harlem hustler with a soft spot for Chrissy. For 2 decades, fans cheered for every half-hearted proposal and sobbed during every reunion show in which Chrissy implored Jim's, "Marry me already." He never did, and now we know why. According to DMS, a burner phone trail, and one terrifyingly quiet voice memo, Jim has been living a second life that is more slick than his fitted cap collection. According to Chrissy, rumors suggest that double life includes Ciara Princess. Yes, that's Ciara Princess Harris, not the pop star, but a bottle service princess who went from hooking Jim up with studio plugins to hooking him up with parenthood papers with someone Jim vowed he'd never see again. The receipts are filthy. Insiders think Chrissy discovered the first clue 2 Christmases ago. A missing stack of cash she thought was saved for a destination wedding that never occurred. Next thing you know, she's tracing Zelle transfers using fictitious LLC names like Studio Consulting and Event Decor Services. Sis, no one decorates events for $8,500 per month. So Chrissy did what she does best. She acted dumb, house, and the perfect VH1 poster girl, all while silently recording late-night calls and storing screenshots. Because when Harlem's most renowned wife without a ring demands revenge, you better believe she plans it like a mafia hit. The actual gut punch, Chrissy's best buddy divulged according to a nosy blog. Chrissy attempted to meet with Ciara, Princess Harris, in private. She reportedly pulled up to a hidden midtown hotel with hair in a bun, shades on Chanel bag large enough to contain a taser, and informed Ciara she was a princess outright. He may be your baby daddy, but he is my legacy. So, choose which lie you want to keep too. But Ciara the princess, according to leaked texts, was not having it. She allegedly told Chrissy, "Ask Jim's about my rent. Before you come at me sideways, take my Jeep and my baby's birthday fund." According to the streets, Jim's close circle was aware of this. They believe the same cousins who flex Rolexes on his Instagram were the ones fing hush money envelopes into Ciara Princess mailbox every 1st of the month. One dude will name him. Dre got so terrified by Chrissy's tantrum that he demanded 3 bloggers the same night. Stay tuned for tomorrow's headlines. Jim cooked Chrissy, who was going to go mad. He wasn't lying because the next morning, that voice note leaked. Chrissy, wrath wrote and finished pretending that Jim is your secrets are eating me alive. I was devoted to your mother, your phony pals, and every serpent you kept fed. However, my loyalty did not pay my rent, but rather my tranquility. Now the world is gone. See who you are, they really are, and Harris is a princess. Sister, keep the baby. I am maintaining my name. Clean. By lunchtime, Twitter was war.zone. Hashtag Chrissy exposes Jims and Ciara, the princess knows trended so quickly. Even Mona Scott Young undoubtedly had a migraine figuring out how to use this for an emergency reunion episode. Meme lords, I wasted no time. One video shows Jim with teary eyes during his last birthday party, with the message, when you now. People keep wondering, how did Jim hide all this for so long? Pull up a chair. Because this is where the plot thickens. According to a self-proclaimed anonymous cousin chatting to messy vloggers for influence, Jim employed a maze of burner phones, prepaid debit cards, for nearly 5 years. Studio financial advances were used to distribute baby hush money. He even had Ciara princess name saved. UNDER DJ mixer restores his phone. Who knew that repairing a DJ mixer involved a fancy condo and a secret nursery? And let us not forget Mama Jones. She has been suspicious. Old-timers claim she once told a nail technician, "Chrissy, my girl, but Jim's too smooth for his own." Good. He better hope nothing comes out of the woodwork. Okay, Mama Jones, it popped, and it had its father's cheeks. But here's what has everyone rattled to the core. Insiders allege Chrissy has not only took voice notes, but she has legal receipts. Apparently, her lawyer has a signed affidavit from Ciara. Princess. Harris bank records show that hush payments were made through Jim's personal company account, as well as a side transaction arrangement for an apartment lease. That is neatly in Jim's road manager's name. The cover-up is so shoddy that even Stevie Dremark brew, clean your tracks better. People call this the Harlem Hiroshima, the day the Dipset fairy tale was transformed into a Jerry Springer program with improved lighting. And while the blogs and TikTok beg for more, but guess who ghosted harder than your broke ex? Jim Jones himself. No tweets, no postings, not a single petty Instagram tale with a fake news sticker. Silence. Meanwhile, Chrissy is rumored to be in the finals, talking with a streaming behemoth about an explosive Talal Dua series called Ride or Die, Never Again. She reportedly wants to air everything out. The bogus ring proposals, the secret infant, Ciara princess threats, and how she kept this circus a secret for so long, as the world begged her for a ring. And if you think this plot can't twist any worse, wait till you hear what Chrissy's so-called Ride or Die sisters say. From the classic days of love and hip-hop, simply confess behind closed doors because what they told a private investigator about Jim's side transactions and Ciara princess hush excursions are messier than a full season's reunion fight. And believe me, the bomb drops right where Parda picks up. So don't even think of blinking. When word spread that Chrissy's inner circle had told a private investigator, Harlem didn't sleep for 48 hours. People who said they always knew Jim was shady instantly remembered every weird club sighting, every late studio night with no tracks ever down, and every awkward time when Chrissy showed in unexpectedly to check on her man. One ex-castmate shisked to remain anonymous, but you and I know exactly who this love and hip-hop loudmouth is. I told the investigator straight up. Chrissy Ben understood that she couldn't prove it without burning herself. The whole bag is down. Second, it wasn't just a side baby. Jim's accumulate debts in surreptitiously. He pays out at least 2 false managers to keep Ciara princess silent about his ideas. Another former friend Chrissy stated that during a reunion taping, she witnessed Jim texting Ciara princess Harris from backstage. Instead of blowing up in front of cameras, she smiled, straightened her hair, went away. And nobody brings a full duffel to see a friend. That's baby daddy's luggage. Period. Meanwhile, Twitter went into full investigative mode. Armchair investigators linked the baby's birth date with Jim's tour schedule from 3 years ago. And wouldn't you know it, he mysteriously canceled 3 gigs owing to weariness. Plot twist, the same weekend, a princess named Ciara gave birth in a hush-hush maternity suite in Hoboken. If that's not reality TV gold, I'm not sure what is. Here's where the narrative thickens like stale baby milk. Remember Dre, the mysterious cousin who released the initial hints to the blogs? He dropped a .dm bombshell to a popular Instagram tea page. Do you think Ciara princess is the only one? Ask about Mexico in 2019. Inquire about law in 2020. My cousin has a full triple threat and a complete triple threat. Fans had a mental breakdown. Comment sections developed into a tangled web of conspiracy theories. TikTok exploded with secret baby expose edits featuring old Dipset songs. For dramatic impact, according to one viral video, Jim is holding Chrissy's hand at an award show. Next to him, hugging a mystery woman in a club bathroom, with the caption, "Harlem's best or Harlem Soch, bakest." Even major bloggers joined in. The headlines said, "Jim's Jones serial cheater or financial prisoner." Ciara princess remained silent. Checkmate. How one infant may take down the most unpleasant. Dip yet, Chrissy gets her revenge. She didn't get the ring, so she seized the empire. But don't believe for a second Chrissy is playing victim. Not now. According to sources, she has already signed a hush-hush agreement with the sizzling new podcast will provide all the behind-the-scenes details in her own words. No editors, no spin, just Chrissy. There's also a microphone. Let's be honest, a lot of vulgarity. Rumor is the first. The teaser shows her calmly explaining, "I knew he wasn't mine alone, so I made sure his secrets were never his alone either." Meanwhile, poor Jim's. According to reports, he is hiding so called insiders. One purported close buddy claims he is locked up in Mama Jones' crib. Turn your phone off. Security has been increased, and users are not even permitted to access the group chat because screenshots are leaking more frequently than his lawyer can clean up. Another friend told the local newspaper, "Jim's feel he seems to be living in a movie. He keeps questioning how they got this far. Brother, why fumbled it?" That is how the most exciting part begins. Ciara Princess Harris has not said anything, not a single dodgy or mysterious post. There is no live to reveal her side, and the silence is driving fans mad. A trending post sums it up. Percy dropped the bombshell. Jim is drowning in it, but Ciara is a princess someplace, sipping mimosas, like she has won the lottery twice. But beneath the stillness, rumors circulate that Ciara Princess lawyer is the true pitbull in this story. Supposedly, her team has enough signed agreements. Wire records were used to bury Jim Sander. With so many NDA breaches, he could end up destitute, paying hush settlements for the next decade. If true, Dipet's golden boy is staring at more than just an internet clown. He faces bankruptcy and even fraud charges if he lied on his taxes about the child support gifts. Meanwhile, the government watches everything. According to TMZ, unconfirmed sources claim the IRS highlighted suspicious huge cash transactions from GM Stewing Company opened just months before Chrissy discovered the first receipts. If the payments were not declared, honey, that's not just untidy, it's federal. And Mama Jones, few words, since she is about to speak up herself. A video surfaced in which she yells at someone off camera. "I instructed the youngster to keep his the zipper is zipped, but no. Now look my name up since you can't keep secrets." Harlem uncles, still smoking on the corner, claim they've never seen her this hot. And if Mama Jones jumps in a podcast will cause the internet to break twice. Fans are divided down the middle. Some ride for Chrissy, hailing her as a hero for exposing the clown she had loved for so long. Others say she should have left him years ago instead of waiting for the internet to proclaim her petty queen. And a loud chunk thinks she is the genuine mastermind. Chrissy and Jimmy are arguing about checkers while I am playing chess. One TikTok perfectly captured the chaos. A girl with pretend tears lip-syncing to Chrissy's leaked voice note over a Dipset beat with the comment, "When your lover offers you the world." But Ciara Princess's entire zip code had over 2 million views in just 12 hours. A scandal promotion that cannot be purchased. You'd think that was enough smoke, right? Nah, because right when as the streets began to regain their breath, a completely new twist struck the blogs when a whistleblower claiming to be a former Dipset road manager commented anonymously. Files indicate that Jimmy attempted to divert hush funds through charitable donations. Yes, charity funds meant for kids' music programs in Harlem reportedly halted. Ciara Princess rent was eventually covered. If this story spreads, it will be more than simply a scandal. It's straight-up financial fraud with children's money. By daybreak, admirers filled Jimmy's final Instagram post with snick emojis, clown memes, and one-liners like "Don't you use community donations for baby wipes?" Savage doesn't even cover it. Chrissy just posted a black square on her stories with the words, "Let the truth finish what I bidjin." There was no face or voice, just that line. And the internet has lost it, so now everyone wants to know what happens next. Will Jimmy run? Will Ciara Princess Harris take legal action against him in order to defend herself? Will Chrissy cash in even more? Is she about to be sued for defamation? All those solutions are lining up right now, outside of Manhattan. Jimmy's legal team is scrambling to prevent further damage in the courthouse. And if you thought the past 24 hours were wild, Part 3 is where the hammer drops because insiders swear Ciara Princess is set to take the stand. Leak her DMs and confirm all Chrissy said, plus a little extra. So, brace up, cancel your plans, and keep your phone charged. Because when Ciara, a princess, speaks the last of Jimmy's secrets, may well blow the roof off Harlem forever. By the time daylight reached Harlem, every from the shade room to random TikTok youths with ring lights spoke only one phrase. Ciara Princess is the same woman who for years, it served as background music. The woman Chrissy attempted to quiet in that Midtown hotel suite was now rumored to be just seconds away from switching the entire script live in front of cameras and under oath. Word spreads like Ciara Princess legal team had secured a private slot at the courthouse to clear false narratives and present new proof. Translation: she was about to back up every shady rumor with receipts so tight, even Jimmy's biggest followers would struggle to refer to it as a hat. Outside the courthouse, things were chaotic. Reporters yelling questions, supporters cheering for Team Ciara and Free. Chrissy signs, a handful of Harlem inebriated uncles were only there for the free drama. Inside, Jimmy sat stone-faced between a lawyer who looked like he hadn't slept for 3 nights. He knew this was it. The secret child was old news. The world now wanted to know how far down the rabbit hole it actually went. When Ciara and Princess Harris when he finally came out of the black SUV, you could hear a collective gasp. No more hiding behind Instagram tales. Sneaky text leaks. She was here in a slick black trench coat and sunglasses before daybreak, with a look so peaceful everyone was rattled. The paparazzi flashes lighted up like fireworks. Rumor has it, she murmured to her lawyer, let's bury him nicely. Inside the courtroom, the judge requested for order 3 times before Ciara Princess even said a word. And when she did, Harlem basically exploded in a voice, steady enough to chill you. Bones. She placed everything out. How she met Jimmy during a club appearance. He was paid $5,000 to turn up, but he departed with $10,000 less after getting her number. How has he handed her the keys to a secret apartment? He promised her that everything between us would remain private. How the kid arrived unexpectedly, and how hush money continued to flow every month with instructions not to publish, tag, or smile too broadly when a blog camera was nearby. Then came the twist. Nobody saw this coming. Ciara Princess took out her own collection of burner phone screenshots. Jimmy texted her, imploring her to deny everything in case Chrissy found out. Voice notes, where he ranted Chrissy's loudmouth is wrecking everything. Even cash deposit slips written in phony company names that matched exactly what Chrissy's didn't. What might they say? Harlem's self-proclaimed king has been dragged exposed in front of the world by the two-anon, who he assumed would always remain silent for his ego. Meanwhile, Chrissy made her move while keeping a low profile. Her public relations team sent out an official message to all blogs. I stood with him even if it cost me my pride, peace, and future. Now, I stand by my truth. I wish them all healing, but I owe no one my silence anymore. Simple, cold, final. Harris walked down from the witness box just after Ciara Princess did. The courtroom sat frozen. Jimmy did not even look up. Some claim he whispered to him, "Lawyer, it's done." And it was because what happened next catapulted this tangled reality show directly into The judge, with brows nearly touching the bench lights, announced that in light of Ciara Princess's new evidence, including the financial fraud claims, will be forwarded to the district attorney for possible criminal inquiry. That hush money trail, that charity gift cover tale, everything was now under scrutiny. If proven accurate, Jimmy was not simply risking his reputation. He was looking at tax fraud, wire fraud, and potential jail term. Outside fans. I flipped the switch instantaneously. Hashtags like Dipset collapse, hashtag Chrissy triumphs, hashtag Ciara Princess the Queen. Trended. Worldwide. Meme pages turned Jimmy's mug. Overnight, it transformed into a clown emoji. TikToks compared him to every cheater ever. Spotted slipping from Tristan Thompson Future, and some even threw in Maury. Povich. Clips for good measure. Savage didn't even cover it anymore. But hair swear, the true heartbreak struck loyal Finns. Some Harlem Mogs said behind Closed doors. This wasn't simply a bote side baby, it might collapse. Whatever. The small dips set brand was left. Sponsors began pulling out of reunion concerts. Of reunion gigs, music promoters silently deleted Jimmy's name from the next club flyers. Even Mama Jones reportedly told neighbors he broke his own heart. Now, he may cry alone. Cold-blooded. While blogs foamed at mouth for more, insiders whispered Jimmy had one final hope. Settle privately with Ciara Princess, spin it as a simple mistake, and begged Chrissy refuses to seek defamation or damages. But guess what? Neither woman was answering his phone calls. They didn't need to anymore. The entire world heard everything, directly from their own mouths, and for once, Jimmy couldn't afford silence, hush money, or sweet talk. Late that night, a blurry video reached Instagram.live. Chrissy sits near a fireplace, sipping wine. Eyes are clear and dropping. Half of Harlem exhaled after hearing this line, in disbelief. Do you ever love someone so much? How long have you forgotten who you were? Well, too remembered, but now I don't. And that's where the story leaves us, but not for long. Because if the whispers about the next leak are true, what you've just heard tonight will be nothing compared to what's about to drop. The next chapter isn't just gossip, it's the kind of truth that can burn Harlem to the ground. So don't blink, don't scroll, and whatever you do, be here when it happens.